Don't skip. Have you ever felt like the day is running you instead of you running the day? Imagine waking up every morning with a clear sense of purpose, ready to conquer whatever comes your way. The Stoics taught us that it's not what happens to us, but how we respond that truly matters. Marcus Aurelius, one of the greatest Stoic philosophers, once said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." So, what would happen if you chose to start your day with intention, focus, and a mindset for success? In this video, I'll show you simple yet powerful ways to build a positive morning routine that will help you shape your mindset, boost your energy, and improve your productivity, all with Stoic principles guiding the way. If you're tired of feeling rushed, overwhelmed, or unprepared in the mornings, stick with me till the end. I promise you, the best part is yet to come. Before we dive in, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Stoic Narratives Official. Stay tuned to transform your mornings and your life. Number 1. Power of positive questions. When you wake up, what's the first thing you do? Do you jump out of bed, already overwhelmed by the list of things to do, or do you take a moment to set the tone for the day? In Stoicism, we understand that our thoughts shape our actions. As Epictetus wisely said, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Starting your morning with intention isn't just a nice idea, it's the foundation for a positive, productive day. One of the simplest yet most powerful ways to start your day is by asking yourself the right questions. The Stoics believed in taking control of our thoughts. Instead of letting your mind wander into negativity or stress, focus it on the good. Think about it. What will make today amazing? Or how can I make today count? These aren't just idle questions. They are powerful tools for mindset transformation. Ask yourself, what does an amazing day look like? Maybe it's being present with your family, delivering your best work at the office, or simply enjoying the quiet moments with a cup of coffee. The Stoic philosophers remind us that happiness doesn't come from the outside world but from within. So, by asking yourself positive questions, you create the mental environment to attract positivity, no matter what external circumstances may be. When you ask these questions first thing in the morning, you're shaping your mindset. You're choosing how to respond to the world. And with that, you take control of your day, instead of letting it control you. It's about being proactive, not reactive. Here's why these questions matter. Your brain has the incredible ability to focus on whatever you tell it. If you begin your morning with a mindset of gratitude, clarity, and purpose, you will find that the rest of your day follows that lead. On the other hand, if you start your day with frustration, anxiety, or overwhelm, your brain will naturally latch onto those emotions. So why not choose a positive path from the start? The power of positive questions is simple, but its effects can be profound. They prime your brain to look for solutions instead of problems, for opportunities instead of obstacles. As a result, your productivity skyrockets. You're not just getting through the day, you're making the day work for you. For example, instead of waking up and thinking, "I don't have enough time today," try asking yourself, "What can I do today to make the most of my time?" The difference is subtle but powerful. One question puts you in a place of scarcity, while the other places you in a position of abundance and control. Now, here's a simple action you can take. Tomorrow morning, when you open your eyes, ask yourself one of these positive questions. Write it down in a notebook or on your phone. It could be as simple as, "What will make today great?" Or "How can I show up as my best self today?" After you ask the question, take a moment to reflect. Let your mind imagine the possibilities for the day ahead. Don't rush. Just breathe and let the vision of a successful day fill your mind. The key is to make this a daily habit. The more you practice this, the more natural it becomes to start each day with clarity and purpose. Over time, you'll notice that your days become more intentional, more focused, and more fulfilling. You'll be actively creating your life, not just reacting to it. The Stoics weren't known for being passive or reactive. They took control of their thoughts, their emotions, and their actions. This practice of starting the day with positive questions puts you in the same position of power. You become the creator of your day, and ultimately the creator of your life. By starting each day with purpose, you set a positive trajectory for your work, relationships, and personal growth. And even on days that don't go as planned, you'll find that you're more resilient. You'll be able to step back, reflect, and remember that you have the power to choose how you react, just as the Stoics did. So, the next time you wake up, ask yourself, what will make today amazing? The answer will set the tone for a successful, focused, and energized day. Remember, the Stoics knew that life doesn't always go according to plan, but with the right mindset, we can always respond with grace, clarity, and purpose. Try this simple practice tomorrow morning and see how it shifts your perspective. You might be surprised by the power of asking the right questions. Number 2, the power of movement. When you wake up, your body is a blank canvas, ready to create the masterpiece of your day. But before you dive into your to-do list or let the weight of the world settle on your shoulders, the Stoics would remind you to focus on the basics. One of the most powerful things you can do first thing in the morning is to move your body. Seneca, a Stoic philosopher, famously said, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste much of it." What better way to start the day than to awaken your body and mind with movement? After all, you can't expect to do your best work, handle challenges, or even stay calm under pressure if your body isn't in a state of readiness. It's as much about physical health as it is about mental clarity. When you engage in even a small amount of exercise, you're not just moving your muscles, you're setting the stage for a productive, energized day. Whether it's 5 minutes of stretching, a short yoga session, a brisk walk, or a bit of light cardio, getting your body in motion sends a signal to your brain. Today is a day to be active, alert, and focused. Think about it. Have you ever noticed how you feel after a short burst of exercise? It's not just about burning calories or getting your blood pumping. It's about the endorphins, the natural chemicals your body releases that give you a sense of joy, focus, and clarity. For the Stoics, these kinds of practices weren't just about staying healthy. They were part of a daily discipline that fostered clarity, energy, and resilience. The mind and body are inseparable. If the body is sluggish or stiff, the mind often follows suit. A body in motion helps to clear the fog in your mind, enabling you to approach the challenges of the day with mental sharpness. This is why, in Stoic philosophy, physical health and mental health are equally important. The more you cultivate physical energy, the more energy you have to put into your work, relationships, and personal growth. It doesn't have to be complicated or time-consuming. The idea is to get your body moving in a way that feels good and energizing. A brief morning routine, just 5 to 10 minutes, can do wonders. Whether you stretch, do a few jumping jacks, or walk outside, any form of movement will jumpstart your day. The key is consistency. Like all Stoic practices, movement is about building habits that compound over time. Why does this matter? Well, we all know that energy doesn't last forever. If you don't set the tone in the morning, it can be hard to find the energy you need to get through the day. But with just a few minutes of movement, you're setting yourself up for a high-energy, focused, and productive day. The benefits of movement go beyond just waking you up. It also has a profound impact on your mental clarity. When you get your body moving, you're helping your brain shake off the cobwebs, clear the clutter, and prepare for whatever the day holds. You'll find that your thinking becomes sharper, your mood lifts, and your ability to stay present increases. A quick, energizing morning movement also serves as a reminder that you have control over your day. It's a way to show up for yourself and make an active choice to take care of your well-being. As Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic emperor, often reminded himself, the impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. When you commit to movement in the morning, you're making the choice to take care of your physical and mental health, no matter what challenges the day may bring. In practical terms, here's how you can implement this practice. Each morning, set aside 5 to 10 minutes to do something that gets your body moving. This could be as simple as a few stretches, a yoga sequence, or a brisk walk around the block. The key is to move, not to perfect the activity. Focus on the feeling of your body coming to life. If you find that you don't have time for a longer workout in the morning, don't worry, just commit to moving for a few minutes. Even small actions, like dancing to a song you love or doing a few deep stretches, can create the momentum you need to carry you through the day. This practice, much like other Stoic habits, is simple but incredibly effective. It aligns your mind and body, helping you stay focused and energized throughout the day. So tomorrow morning, when the alarm goes off, instead of diving straight into your routine, take a moment to move. You'll be amazed at how much better you feel, both physically and mentally, and how much more productive your day will be as a result. Remember, movement isn't just about physical fitness, it's a mental tool. By moving first thing in the morning, you're setting the tone for everything that comes after. You're choosing to show up with energy, clarity, and a sense of purpose. It's one of the simplest, most powerful ways to start your day with intention. Number 3. Technology-free time. In the Stoic tradition, there is an essential lesson about focusing on what we can control and disregarding what we cannot. One of the most significant distractions in our modern world is technology. While it can be a tool for productivity and connection, it can also scatter our attention, particularly in the morning. The Stoics would urge us to begin the day with clarity, not clutter. This means resisting the temptation to reach for your phone or check your email immediately after waking up. Consider the wisdom of Epictetus, who taught, "Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants." In our case, this could be interpreted as a reminder that simplicity and focus lead to greater clarity. The more we clutter our minds with external distractions, the less energy we have toward our own well-being, goals, or even our work. This is why a technology-free morning is so important. When you wake up, your mind is still in a state of transition, moving from sleep into wakefulness. If you immediately dive into your phone, checking messages or emails, you're allowing the world to invade your mental space before you've had a chance to gather yourself. It's as if you're letting someone else dictate the course of your day before you even have a chance to set your own intentions. Imagine how your day would shift if for the first 30 minutes after waking, you didn't check your phone or dive into the digital noise of the world. Instead, you took that time to center yourself, clear your mind, and focus on your own needs and well-being. It's a small but powerful way to reclaim your focus and energy. This technology-free time in the morning is an opportunity to reconnect with the present moment. In Stoic terms, this is about practicing mindfulness, being aware of what is happening now without letting distractions or worries about the future take over. Just like Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic emperor, advised himself, "Do not waste time on what you cannot control." Checking your phone first thing can often bring a flood of things you cannot control: emails, messages, notifications, news headlines, all of which can pull you in different directions and waste your valuable time. Instead, consider replacing that screen time with more intentional activities. You could meditate, stretch, read a few pages from a book, or simply sit in silence and focus on your breath. These actions not only help calm the mind, but also create a sense of peace and purpose. By avoiding technology in those first 30 minutes, you give yourself the space to prepare for the challenges of the day without the immediate intrusion of external distractions. What are the benefits of this practice? For one, it helps to maintain mental clarity and focus. Starting your day without the overwhelming input of notifications allows you to feel more grounded, less scattered, and more in control of your thoughts. It also reduces stress. When you dive straight into the flood of emails or social media, it can feel like you're already behind before your day even begins. But by creating space in the morning to simply be present, you're already taking control. Think about the energy habits you are forming by adopting this practice. By spending the first 30 minutes of your day without technology, you're preserving your energy for what truly matters. You can direct your focus to what is within your control, whether it's your physical movement, your mindset, or your work goals for the day. You're laying the groundwork for a productive and fulfilling day, rather than reacting to external demands from the very start. But perhaps most importantly, this practice nurtures your mental health. As we've discussed, Stoicism is about developing resilience, clarity, and a sense of purpose in the face of life's inevitable challenges. When you start the day on your own terms, with a sense of intentionality, you're building that inner strength. Instead of mindlessly reacting to what the world throws at you, you take charge of your own focus and energy, strengthening your resilience in the process. Here's a simple way to begin incorporating this technology-free morning into your routine. Set a rule for yourself that you will not check your phone, email, or social media until at least 30 minutes after waking up. If you have a habit of checking your phone first thing, try placing it in another room or setting it to Do Not Disturb mode overnight. Instead, use that time for activities that help you center yourself, such as meditation, journaling, or a light stretching routine. You might even find that you look forward to those first moments of quiet reflection before the world demands your attention. This small adjustment can make a huge difference in how you feel throughout the day. You'll notice that you're less reactive, more focused, and more mindful of your thoughts and actions. Most importantly, it aligns with the Stoic philosophy of focusing on what's truly important: your well-being, your goals, and your ability to respond to life with clarity and calm. In short, a technology-free morning is more than just a time-saving tactic. It's a powerful tool for managing your energy, maintaining mental clarity, and living a life of intention. The Stoics knew that wisdom comes from within, and sometimes to access that wisdom, we need to clear away the distractions that threaten to overwhelm us. By creating this small but significant space of calm at the start of your day, you'll be able to move through your day with purpose, focus, and resilience. And just like the Stoics, you'll be better equipped to face whatever life brings your way. Number 4. Positive visualization. One of the greatest tools we have in life is our ability to imagine. In Stoic philosophy, imagination is not just about wishing for better circumstances. It's about shaping our mindset and preparing ourselves for the challenges ahead. Epictetus famously said, "Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants." If we apply this thinking to our mindset, we can see how much power lies in simplifying and focusing our thoughts, envisioning success and growth, rather than fixating on obstacles. Visualization is the practice of creating a mental picture of your ideal day, your goals, or your desired outcome. In the context of starting your day positively, this means visualizing the day ahead in a way that aligns with your values and goals. The Stoics taught that our thoughts shape our experience, and by training our minds to visualize success, we set ourselves up for a productive, focused day. When you wake up each morning, take a moment to sit quietly and think about the day ahead. Instead of diving into the rush of responsibilities and tasks, picture yourself calmly and confidently navigating through your day. See yourself handling challenges with clarity, focusing on the tasks at hand, and feeling a sense of accomplishment at the end of the day. This type of positive visualization helps prime your mind for action and fosters a sense of inner calm. What are the benefits of positive visualization? For one, it gives you a clear sense of direction. The Stoics believed that clarity of purpose was crucial to living a virtuous life. When we visualize success, we don't just hope for it. We mentally prepare ourselves to make it happen. This mental preparation can reduce feelings of uncertainty and anxiety, helping us approach the day with greater confidence and calm. Visualization also taps into the power of positive productivity. The act of mentally rehearsing a successful day or focusing on your goals strengthens your determination and belief in your ability to achieve them. By aligning your mental state with your desired outcomes, you are essentially creating a pathway to success that is both intentional and purposeful. One of the Stoic practices that tie into positive visualization is the idea of premeditation malorum, the premeditation of evils. This practice involves considering possible challenges or obstacles that may arise during the day, but not in a negative or defeatist way. Instead, it's about preparing ourselves mentally to face difficulties with resilience. While visualization often focuses on positive outcomes, it's equally valuable to imagine how you will handle setbacks, frustrations, or challenges in a calm and measured way. This dual approach, visualizing success while also preparing for challenges, strengthens your mental fortitude and helps maintain a sense of control no matter what the day brings. For example, if you have a challenging meeting or presentation later in the day, take a few moments in the morning to visualize yourself handling it confidently. Picture yourself speaking clearly, staying calm under pressure, and achieving the desired outcome. At the same time, consider what challenges might arise during the meeting and imagine how you would handle them stoically. This helps you approach the situation with a balanced, confident mindset, prepared for whatever may come. In the Stoic tradition, this practice of visualization is not just about wishful thinking or daydreaming. It's a way of mentally preparing for the world as it is and as it might be. Seneca, one of the great Stoic philosophers, encouraged us to confront difficulties head-on, saying, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it." Positive visualization helps us make the most of the time we have by ensuring we approach each day with focus, clarity, and determination. This practice of visualization can be integrated into your morning routine in a few simple steps. Start by finding a quiet place free from distractions. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths to center yourself. Then begin to visualize your ideal day. Picture yourself moving through each task with ease, handling challenges with confidence, and ending the day feeling fulfilled. Try to make the visualization as vivid as possible. Imagine the sights, sounds, and emotions you would experience throughout the day. Along with this mental rehearsal, focus on your goals for the day. What are the key objectives you want to accomplish? Visualize yourself achieving those goals and the satisfaction that comes with it. This helps create a sense of purpose and keeps you motivated, no matter what challenges arise. When we visualize a positive outcome, we mentally align ourselves with our goals and create a sense of readiness. This builds confidence and energy, allowing us to approach the day with a focused and resilient mindset. It's a powerful tool for managing our mental state and setting ourselves up for success. In the end, visualization is not just about seeing success in our minds. It's about shaping our actions and attitudes to bring that success into reality. The Stoic philosophy teaches us to cultivate mental clarity, focus, and resilience, and positive visualization is one way to embody those principles every day. So as you begin each day, take a few moments to visualize your ideal day ahead. Imagine success, but also imagine how you will face any obstacles that come your way. This simple practice can transform how you approach each day, giving you a sense of purpose, clarity, and confidence that will last long after the morning is over. Number 5. Gratitude practice. Gratitude is one of the most powerful and transformative tools we have for maintaining a positive mindset. The Stoics understood this well. They often spoke of the importance of appreciating what we have, rather than focusing on what we lack. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, wrote, "When you arise in the morning, think of what a privilege it is to be alive, to think, to enjoy, to love." These words remind us that the simple act of being alive, of having the chance to experience the world, is in itself something to be deeply thankful for. In our busy lives, it's easy to overlook the small blessings that each day brings. We get caught up in our routines, tasks, and responsibilities. But starting the day with gratitude can completely shift the way we approach everything. It helps us focus on the positive, no matter what challenges lie ahead, and builds a resilient, optimistic mindset that fuels our energy and actions throughout the day. The Stoics believed in the power of reflection. They taught us that to live a virtuous life, we must constantly reflect on our actions, thoughts, and emotions. This practice of self-reflection is closely tied to gratitude. When we take a moment each morning to reflect on the things we are grateful for, we are essentially training our minds to focus on the good rather than the bad. We remind ourselves of the privileges we have, such as the ability to learn, grow, and connect with others. Gratitude isn't just a fleeting feeling, it's an active practice. By consciously identifying and appreciating the positive aspects of our lives, we train ourselves to see the world through a lens of abundance, not scarcity. This mindset shift can have a profound impact on our energy levels and overall well-being. So, how can we incorporate gratitude into our morning routine in a way that aligns with Stoic philosophy? First, Take a few moments as soon as you wake up to think about what you're grateful for. It could be something as simple as being able to breathe deeply, having a roof over your head, or having the opportunity to learn and grow. These may seem like small things, but when you acknowledge them, they begin to accumulate and shape your perspective. Next, take it a step further by keeping a gratitude journal. Write down 3 to 5 things you're thankful for each day. The act of writing helps solidify your thoughts and brings a sense of clarity and intentionality to your gratitude practice. Over time, this practice helps train your mind to notice the good, even when faced with difficulties. As you begin your day with a sense of gratitude, you'll notice a shift in your mindset. Challenges will seem less daunting because you're approaching them from a place of abundance rather than scarcity. The Stoics also emphasized the importance of focusing on what we can control. In many ways, gratitude is an acknowledgement of our power to control our own mindset. We may not always have control over external circumstances, but we always have control over our thoughts. When we practice gratitude, we take control of our perspective, choosing to see the positive rather than dwell on the negative. In addition to the mental benefits of gratitude, there are physical benefits as well. Studies have shown that practicing gratitude regularly can reduce stress, improve sleep quality, and increase overall happiness. When we start our day with a grateful heart, we set the tone for the rest of the day, creating a sense of calm and positivity that will carry us through any challenges we may face. But how can gratitude help with productivity and success? When we practice gratitude, we begin to develop a deeper sense of contentment with what we have. This doesn't mean we stop striving for more. Rather, it means that we approach our goals from a place of fullness rather than emptiness. Gratitude shifts our focus from "I need more" to "I am enough," which helps us move forward with clarity, confidence, and energy. By appreciating what we have, we empower ourselves to be more productive and effective in our actions. For example, if you have a task you've been putting off, gratitude can help shift your mindset. Instead of viewing it as a burden or something to dread, you can see it as an opportunity for growth and contribution. Gratitude helps us reframe challenges as opportunities, and this shift in perspective can greatly enhance our productivity. Incorporating gratitude into your morning routine is simple but powerful. Begin each day by identifying at least 3 things you're grateful for. You can write them down in a journal or simply reflect on them in your mind. Focus on the positive aspects of your life, no matter how small they may seem. As you go about your day, remember to carry this sense of gratitude with you. Let it guide your actions, interactions, and decisions. This practice will help you develop a more positive mindset, increase your energy levels, and enhance your overall well-being. The Stoics knew that the key to a fulfilling life was not found in external circumstances, but in the way we choose to respond to them. Gratitude is a powerful tool that allows us to respond to life with grace, positivity, and resilience. When we practice gratitude, we cultivate an inner sense of abundance that fuels our productivity, success, and well-being. By starting each day with gratitude, we set ourselves on a path to greater clarity, confidence, and happiness. Number 6. Mindful breakfast. The Stoic philosophers often emphasize the importance of moderation and presence in all aspects of life. Whether it was their daily work, their relationships, or their approach to food, they believed in living deliberately and with intention. This principle applies perfectly to something as simple yet profound as our morning breakfast. Imagine this. You wake up in the morning and you've already practiced gratitude. You've moved your body, and now you face your first meal of the day. The way you approach this simple act can set the tone for the rest of your day. A mindful breakfast is not just about eating. It's about embracing the moment, being present, and nourishing your body and mind for the challenges ahead. Seneca, a prominent Stoic philosopher, once said, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it." In this context, his words suggest that too often we rush through life, ignoring the present moment. We might eat breakfast while distracted, checking emails, or scrolling through social media. This rushed attitude can carry over into our entire day. But when we practice mindfulness with something as simple as our breakfast, we are practicing presence, acknowledging and appreciating the moment as it is. The act of mindfully preparing and consuming your breakfast can be a form of meditation in itself. When you focus on the sights, smells, and textures of your food, you create a sense of calm and awareness that carries through to the rest of your day. Eating without distractions allows you to fully appreciate the nourishment you're receiving, turning a mundane activity into a meaningful experience. One key Stoic idea is to control what we can control. What we put into our bodies is one area we can influence. By preparing a healthy breakfast, we are making an intentional decision to care for our bodies, our energy levels, and our overall well-being. A nutritious breakfast provides our bodies with the fuel they need to sustain us throughout the day, helping us maintain clarity, focus, and energy. And when we combine that with a mindful attitude, we're not just feeding our body, we're feeding our mind too. Now, how do we make breakfast mindful? It starts with slowing down. Rather than rushing through the morning, take the time to truly enjoy the process. Whether it's a warm bowl of oatmeal, a smoothie, or a simple piece of fruit, engage with your food. Feel the texture, notice the flavors, and savor each bite. It's an opportunity to connect with your body, to appreciate the nourishment you're giving yourself, and to take a moment of peace before the busy day begins. In a world full of distractions, mindfulness during breakfast can be a simple yet powerful way to anchor yourself in the present. It gives you a moment to ground yourself in the here and now. Instead of reaching for your phone or diving straight into work, take a few minutes to sit in silence or enjoy your food in the company of your thoughts. There's a deeper benefit to mindful eating beyond physical nourishment. Practicing mindfulness during breakfast helps cultivate patience, discipline, and self-awareness, virtues that are central to Stoic philosophy. When you take the time to be mindful of what you consume, you're practicing control over your impulses, choosing to act with intention rather than being driven by mindless habits. Moreover, mindful breakfast rituals can contribute significantly to your energy habits. When you focus on wholesome, nourishing foods, you are giving your body the fuel it needs to maintain optimal energy levels throughout the day. A breakfast that is rich in whole foods, such as fruits, whole grains, and healthy fats, provides steady energy, helping to prevent the afternoon slumps that can occur when we eat processed or sugary foods. By making mindful choices in the morning, we set ourselves up for sustained energy and positive productivity throughout the day. Mindful breakfast habits also tie into creating a positive mindset for work. It's easy to let stress or distractions creep in early in the day, but when we set a foundation of mindfulness during breakfast, we begin the day with clarity and purpose. This translates into a greater sense of focus and productivity in the workplace. We enter the workday with a centered mind and the energy to tackle challenges, instead of feeling scattered and drained. Taking time for a mindful breakfast is not just about nourishing your body, it's about nourishing your soul. The Stoics believed that to lead a virtuous life, we must engage with the present moment and recognize the power of small, everyday actions. Eating breakfast mindfully is a simple yet profound way to bring more intention and awareness into our lives. It's also about being grateful for what we have. Each meal is an opportunity to practice gratitude for the food we have access to and the chance to nourish ourselves. By taking this time for ourselves, we not only improve our physical health, but also enhance our mental clarity, our energy, and our overall well-being. Incorporating mindfulness into breakfast is an easy yet powerful practice that can create a ripple effect throughout the rest of your day. It helps you stay grounded, focused, and energized, all while reinforcing the Stoic principles of intentional living, moderation, and self-awareness. So, tomorrow morning, try starting your day with a mindful breakfast. Slow down, appreciate your food, and embrace the moment. By doing so, you'll not only nourish your body, but also set the tone for a calm, centered, and productive day ahead. As we wrap up today's journey, remember this. Each morning is a new opportunity to shape your day and, ultimately, your life. The Stoics remind us that our actions, no matter how small, accumulate and define us. By starting your day with intention, practicing mindfulness, and cultivating positive energy habits, you're not just setting yourself up for a productive day. You're building a resilient mindset that will serve you through any challenge. Now, it's time to take action. Don't wait for tomorrow to begin making these changes. Try incorporating one of these practices into your morning routine and observe the difference it makes, whether it's a mindful breakfast or starting your day with positive questions. Every little effort counts. I'd love to hear how these strategies work for you. Drop a comment below, sharing your experience or thoughts. And don't forget to like and subscribe to Stoic Narratives Official for more content like this. Stay tuned for our next video. We'll explore even more ways to live a more intentional and fulfilling life.